2017 has been one of the best years for gaming in the current generation of consoles and PC, and what better way to celebrate it than to take a look back at some of my favourite games released this year. First on our list is the remake of the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy for PS4. Not just an upscaled version of the classics, all three games were entirely remade for the current generation and look amazing. It was a bunch of fun going back to playing as Crash again and dying over and over and over and over and over again. I forgot how hard these games were. Next up is Dead Cells, a game which is technically unreleased as it's in early access on Steam right now, but is already incredibly addictive. It's a roguelike action platformer where every time you die, you carry over progress into your next run, getting more powerful while you get better at the same time. It has elements inspired by Dark Souls, a variety of weapons to find and unlock, and the art style is fantastically put together. Speaking of art styles though, number 5 is Cuphead, a game with an absolutely amazing, gorgeous art style influenced by 1930s cartoons and as much fun to play as it is to look at. The game features a bit of platforming but mostly focuses on defeating gigantic screen-filling bosses whose animation is all sublime. It can be hard as nails at times, but learning the bosses and overcoming their patterns is also incredibly satisfying when you do finally beat them. Dropping in at number 4 is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This game was a huge surprise for me when I first played it, as I'm not normally a big fan of first-person shooters or online multiplayer games, but there's something just so addictive about being thrown onto an island with 99 other people where only one person can survive. The tension you feel as time goes on and the numbers of players ticks down is so tangible, and that feeling when you kill the last person and get that elusive chicken dinner can't be beaten. At number 3 is the game that Sonic fans have been clamouring for years, Sonic Mania. A return to the classic 2D games enhanced for modern players, and with so many animation frames you can't even count them, Sonic Mania is a real return to form for the series, bringing back some hits from past games while introducing new mechanics and new zones along the way. As a fan of Sonic, there isn't anything more you could have asked for. Well, maybe something a little bit less harsh with how they handle lives maybe, but that doesn't change how fun it is to finally be the real Sonic again. Coming in as runner-up is Uncharted Lost Legacy. Bringing all the action set pieces and exploration you expect from an Uncharted game into a slightly shorter adventure didn't stop it from being one of my favourite games of the year. Getting to play from a character outside Nathan Drake's perspective was a real blast, and the interplay between Chloe and Nadine was incredibly written. And of course, being Naughty Dog, the game looks absolutely astounding too. During the chase near the start of the game, I couldn't help but smile the entire time as the action flowed perfectly and I was carried through as only Uncharted can do. I want to see more adventures with this new Uncharted team. And finally, my favourite game from 2017 is Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon's blend of open world action, far future setting, and of course, robot dinosaurs, made for an absolute perfect mix of gameplay goodness. From exploring the world and encountering random side quests, to seeing areas that I couldn't wait to explore, to experiencing the gradual unfolding of the truth behind what happened to this world, my time playing this game was truly unforgettable. Combat felt fun with a variety of options for how to tackle scenarios, and the world, once it opens up from the beginning, is diverse and full of interesting locations. With a superb performance by all of the characters and an intriguing teaser at the end of the game, I can't wait to see Aloy's adventure continue in the future. So there you have my personal top 7 games of 2017, but I want to know what your favourite games of the year were. Like the newest Mario and Zelda games, which look amazing, but unfortunately I didn't have a Switch, so I didn't get to play them this year. I want to know which games you think were a little overrated too, so make sure and leave a comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for even more Games Plus James goodness.